Ripple XRP's path to $10,000. It's a bold price prediction. Or is it just a headline? Now, it's a question on every crypto investor's mind. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the factors that could launch XRP on a journey to a staggering $10,000. We'll break down how XRP's real utility, at least real-world utility, transforming cross-border payments and backed by over a decade of strategic partnerships might fuel unprecedented growth. At the same time, we'll also examine the hurdles in its path, from regulatory challenges and market sentiment to an enormous market cap required to reach such an audacious target. Are we looking at a groundbreaking shift in global finance, or is this a bold prediction simply too far-fetched? Let's jump right into the details and uncover whether XRP's journey to $10,000 is a realistic financial revolution or just an overhyped dream. Imagine a world where cross-border transactions are nearly instantaneous and cost next to nothing. Could XRP be the catalyst that revolutionizes global finance and push its price into five-digit realm? Well, according to a market pundit, 𝗕𝗂, there's a compelling argument for XRP's potential to hit $10,000. Let's break down the reasons behind this, well, very bold prediction. Let's kick things off with real-world utility. Unlike many speculative cryptocurrencies, XRP was designed to solve genuine financial challenges. At its core, XRP facilitates fast, secure, and cost-effective international payments. Think about it this way, right? Traditional banking systems and platforms like SWIFT handle roughly $5 trillion daily, but come with delays and high fees. XRP promises to streamline this process, which is a massive win for global liquidity. Then there's decades of partnerships. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has spent over 10 years forging strategic partnerships with major financial institutions and even governments. This deep-rooted network isn't just for show, it's a sign that XRP is built on a solid foundation. If these institutions decide to integrate XRP into their systems, well, demand could surge dramatically, potentially boosting the token's value. And then there's a new financial era. 𝗕𝗂 argues that we are on the brink of a new financial system, one that prioritizes instant global liquidity. In this scenario, XRP could become the backbone of a reimagined global payment network. As more banks and financial bodies consider adopting XRP, well, the market could see unprecedented growth. And here's the question for you guys. What do you think? Can real-world utility like this really drive a cryptocurrency's price to such astronomical heights? Do you ever feel like great assets are being held back by forces beyond their control? Some XRP supporters think that its price isn't truly reflective of its potential, and here's why. One of the key points raised by 𝗕𝗂 is a kind of notion that XRP's current price might be artificially suppressed. Let's dive into the perspective a little bit more. Let's start with the regulatory roadblocks. The ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the US Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has created a cloud of uncertainty around XRP. With regulatory issues still unresolved, many institutional investors are cautious, waiting for a clear verdict. Now, this hesitation might be keeping XRP's price lower than it could potentially be if all the regulatory uncertainties were lifted. And then there's the potential for a breakthrough. Imagine if a settlement or a decisive ruling comes through. Well, this could trigger a wave of institutional adoption. Financial institutions that were once maybe on the sidelines might jump in, dramatically increasing XRP's liquidity and pushing its price higher. And then there's market psychology. Often in crypto, sentiment plays a massive role. When investors see uncertainty, they hold back. Once clarity is achieved, the pent-up demand could unleash a buying spree, fueling a rapid price increase. So here's a thought. Do you believe that resolving regulatory challenges could be a turning point for XRP, and potentially for the whole crypto market? Let's talk numbers. What kind of astronomical growth would it take for XRP to hit that elusive $10,000 mark? Now, while the optimistic outlook is exciting, the reality is that reaching $10,000 per token isn't as simple as flipping a switch. 𝗕𝗂 explains that for XRP to hit this price, its fully diluted market capitalization would need to reach an almost unfathomable $1 quadrillion. Let's put that into perspective. Market capitalization, right? For context, the global stock market was valued at around $111 trillion at the end of 2023. Meanwhile, Bitcoin, often seen as the gold standard in crypto, has a market cap of roughly $2 trillion, with the entire cryptocurrency market hovering around $3 trillion. To see XRP grow in value that requires a $1 quadrillion market cap would mean absorbing financial flows on a scale that's virtually unprecedented. Let's talk about those global financial flows then. For XRP to command such a valuation, it would need to become a core asset in global remittances, forex, and other financial activities. The integration of XRP in these massive financial systems is not just about improved efficiency. It would mean that nearly every international transaction could potentially involve XRP. Then we've got the institutional investment to consider. One of the critical drivers would be a significant influx of institutional investment. If major banks and financial institutions started using XRP as a reserve asset or for cross-border payments, the demand could skyrocket. But remember, this is an if that requires a lot of moving parts to align perfectly. So, can you imagine a scenario where global finance shifts so dramatically that one crypto asset absorbs such a massive financial flow? It sounds almost too good to be true. Have you ever wondered how the unique supply mechanics of a crypto can shape its destiny? Let's unravel how XRP's supply dynamics might play into this high-stakes prediction. Unlike kind of Bitcoin, which has a hard cap of 21 million coins, XRP has a maximum supply of 100 billion tokens. However, not all of these tokens are in circulation. Here's a closer look. Approximately 37 billion XRP tokens are held in escrow, meaning that they're not immediately available for trading. This built-in scarcity mechanism can help manage supply. As more tokens are locked away, the available circulating supply decreases, which could theoretically drive up the price if demand remains strong. But that's not all. There's also a burn mechanism. Every XRP transaction includes a small fee that is permanently burned or destroyed. This gradual reduction in supply adds another layer to the scarcity factor. A spike in transaction volumes, especially if XRP is widely adopted, could further tighten the available supply and bolster its price. Then there's institutional adoption and supply shocks. There are also the potential for institutional investors to hold large amounts of XRP as a reserve asset. If big players decide to lock up their XRP holdings, it could create sudden supply shocks in the market. Such events could drive prices higher if demand continues to rise. This brings us to an important point. While scarcity can drive up prices, it also requires sustained global adoption. Without that, even the best supply mechanics might not be enough to push XRP to $10,000. Do you think that limited supply paired with high demand can overcome this massive financial hurdle required for such a significant price surge? Okay, so now that we've dissected the potential and the hurdles, let's balance the scales. What are the bullish and bearish scenarios for XRP's future? Let's start with the bull case, the optimistic view. Let's start with the idea of global kind of liquidity standard, right? If XRP becomes the go-to asset for global liquidity and cross-border transactions, well, we could see explosive growth in its value. Imagine financial, or at least major financial institutions and even governments integrating XRP into their systems. Then there's regulatory clarity, right? A positive resolution to the Ripple versus SEC legal saga could remove the current uncertainty. Regulatory clarity is often the catalyst that brings in institutional investors, which could, in turn push XRP's price significantly higher. Then, one of the buzzwords at the moment, tokenization of real-world assets. The growing trend of tokenizing real-world assets on the XRP ledger is another promising factor. This innovative, or at least innovation I should say, could drive mainstream adoption and increase demand for XRP as it becomes a more versatile asset. But what's the bear case then? Unprecedented market cap requirements. Now, we all know my thoughts on market cap, but let's get into the bearish side of the argument. As we mentioned earlier, right, for XRP to reach $10,000, the market cap would have to skyrocket to nearly $1 quadrillion, a level that is far beyond global financial figures. This is, an enormous challenge that might be, unsurmountable under current conditions, essentially. Then there's competition and alternatives, right? XRP, it isn't the only player in the crypto space. Other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are also evolving and capturing investor attention. Their kind of established market presence or dominance could limit XRP's potential to achieve such a dramatic rise in price. Then there's the ongoing regulatory challenges, right? Until there's a clear resolution to the legal issues with the SEC, regulatory uncertainty will likely continue to suppress widespread institutional adoption of XRP. This ongoing uncertainty could be a significant drag on XRP's price trajectory. So what's your take on all of this? Are you leaning more towards the bullish scenario of a global liquidity revolution? Or do you think the challenges make a $10,000 XRP price tag unreachable dream, right? Let me know in the comments down below, but a word of warning, there are scammers operating down in the comments section. So do go down there and waste their time, but understand that they are trying to part you with your hard-earned money. Don't give away your seed phrases, don't give them any information, but do feel free to waste their times. And then of course, if you want to actually communicate with us in a meaningful way, join us in our free Discord server. It is linked in the description down below. After all these factors, the big question remains, could XRP really hit $10,000 milestone, or is it just a crypto pipe dream? Well, there is undeniable potential in XRP's design and real-world utility. If it becomes a cornerstone of global financial systems, especially for cross-border payments, well, the upward momentum could be significant. But even then, the leap from its current trading price to $10,000 represents an astronomical 420,000% increase. That's not something that we're going to see in traditional financial markets. Now, for XRP to hit $10,000, several things would need to happen simultaneously. Regulatory clarity, global institutional adoption, a revolutionary shift in financial systems, and an influx of capital on a scale that we've not seen before. While this perfect storm is within the kind of realm of possibility, it would require a complete transformation of the current financial landscape. In conclusion, while the idea of XRP reaching $10,000 is fascinating and makes for great discussions, it remains a high-risk, high-reward scenario. As with any investment, it's essential to weigh the risks against the potential rewards, especially in a volatile world of cryptocurrencies. Now, as we've seen, the crypto market is full of surprises, and every day brings a new twist. Whether you're a long-time investor or just getting started, staying updated with the latest crypto news is going to be essential. In my opinion, while XRP's journey to $10,000 is filled with both promise and pitfalls, it's a topic worth watching closely. The coming months could bring pivotal changes, and who knows, maybe we'll witness history in the making. If you found this video useful and informative, hit that like button. The more likes that there are on the video, the further the YouTube algorithm will push it to more like-minded individuals and spread the word about XRP. So let's get those likes up. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the news and the technical analysis, not just on XRP, but on a whole host of other altcoins, then make sure to stay subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't done so already, guys, check out this video right here. This one is a video about $500 XRP as predicted by artificial intelligence.